28 of Walk the Square. I am your lovely hostess, Dee Dee, the hostess with the mostest. Mostest what, you ask? I don't know. You have to decide that for yourself. I am out walking the square. For those of you that are new to my channel, new to all of what I do lately, here's what it is. There is a square from my house. Hi, sweetly. Good morning. There's my house. This is where the square starts. I walk down here to the road. I walk across that road and across the front road all the way up my driveway back to my house. Hence, walk the square. And it's maybe more of a rectangle. I don't know. I haven't really measured it. But to me, it feels like a square that I'm walking. So I named it Walk the Square. So that's how that all started. Because one day I decided I need to calculate some way I can get a chunk of steps in that I don't have to literally figure it out. I can just say, oh, well, if I walk this, this is how many steps I'll be walking. That's where that came from. That's where the whole idea started. And once in a while, I like to challenge myself. And because YouTube exists, why not do it on YouTube? It just happens to be the medium of choice because it's the easiest for me to use because I've been using it a long time. So, hence why I do what I do. At least until a couple days from now. 2 more days and I will be done walking the square. And then I'll just come on and chat when I have tiring, whether you realize it or not. Walking and talking. It's very winds, as mother would say. Are you winded? It does wind me. I have asthma, so walk for somebody. For me, this is kind of tech. Anyway, today I am the lovely Las Vegas Hyatt. I've never been there, never wanted to go there. I just think that it's pink and it's beat on my head because candles is interesting sportsy athletic shirt that's a bit big on me, but and also and there are my pants, my beautiful plaids I got on today, and I got my regular tennis shoes on today, hoping that I don't get them soaking wet. That is the way my brain works. Somehow I think that if I walk through the dew, because I didn't do it the day that I did get wet with my feet, that today magically my feet will stay. Because these are my main shoes. These are my everyday shoes I wear all the time. Probably quite damp by the time I get them home. And it feels like rain, y'all. And look at the skies. They're not all pretty blue like they were. Some of them are. Some of the parts are. There's some clouds up there. Kind of speckled with clouds today. And then we have this gray nasty over here. Ugh. That's screaming rain, rain, rain. And I really don't want to get my head rained on, but hey, Bobby Buckwheat, ooga booga to you too. Whatever that's supposed to be. There we go. My friends must some of the characters that come in my room, whatever, live stream, and say weird stuff like, you like Brazil? Ooga booga. Why do we have a bunch of cavemen inhabiting my room now? My chats. Strange. Very strange. How do you respond to something like that? You don't. You just ignore it and say, that's so crazy. It's just weird. Ugh. Anyway. Hi, good fur. And then we have these ones coming in where it says said hi. That is so strange too. That's like a new thing on YouTube. We never had that. Hi, good fur. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate it. I'm afraid you're probably going to have to watch a lot of my past videos if you've subbed to my channel, if you're wanting to watch anything on here, because I don't really make videos all that often on a normal basis. This was just a challenge I came up with one day and thought, you know what, I'm going to stick with this for 30 days if I can. And we're on day 28 now, so 2 more days and I'm done. And then you'll just see me when I have something to say, basically. When I'm ready to face the weird ambiance of YouTube. Anyway. So on tap for today, laundry. Time to wash my laundry. That's all I know that's going on today, other than dropping my husband off at work. Hoping the car holds together while I do that. I don't have anything else planned that I know of. Probably cleaning my house. Hopefully more thoroughly than I have been. I did vacuum yesterday though, guys. You can give me kudos for that. I got the vacuuming done finally. I have to wait till Matthew's not around to do that because he has sensory issues and the sound of the vacuum irritates the crud out of him. So I wait till he's not in the house and I vacuum. And when he went on his little shopping trip yesterday, that's when I pulled out the vacuum. I feel like I've already checked the mail, but for some dumb reason I always check it. Maybe it's an OCD thing. You know, like checking the locks and stuff. Gosh, I hope not. I have enough other issues I deal with. I don't need OCD on top of it. Anyway, we're almost through the first part of the square. I don't know if I'll make it to 3. Maybe. I usually do 3 squares in the morning when I can, if I feel up to it, and if weather permits. So, I'll try to at least do my second square, I think. But as y'all can see, I am now coming up my driveway. I will, on the second square, I will show you the actual square that I walk, okay? So you guys know what Walk the Square is all about. That way you will understand why I call it Walk the Square. It's really not even a square, because if you consider that the driveway is kind of wonky, I'm not really walking straight up into my driveway. I never actually noticed that till now. Go figure. But it's not a straight shot right to my driveway. Don't necessarily want to show the license plate on my car, but so yeah, this is, I mean, it's kind of straight, but it's kind of not. So now we are in my driveway. Here's my tree, the Be Soft Love Always tree that my husband created. That's his saying, be soft, love always. My windmill. Okay, that was square number 1. Now we are on to square number 2. Hi, Meech. You want to go in, girl? You want to go in and get some food, girly girl? Come in. Y'all better get your food before it rains. Go. Go get some food. I have not seen little Miss Rosie yet this morning running up to me and stopping me in the middle of my live stream. So I don't know where she is. She might yet run up to us. Who knows? But we are on square number 2 now. Hey guys, if you pray, please pray that I can get a lawnmower or someone to mow my lawn, because I really need my sides and my front mowed. And the other day Matthew went to pull the string on my mower and it came out and did not go back in. So he could not start the mower and we could not fix the string. So I can't mow my lawn, which it looks like rain again anyway, and I was hoping to mow it a couple days ago before it rained, but I can't if the mower doesn't work. I told him he needs to buy me another mower, or Roland needs to bring me another mower, at least one I can use during the summer. Haven't heard back from Roland yet on my request, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. All right, well anyway, we are on square number 2. And I will periodically put the camera on the square so you see where I'm walking. But this is pretty much the first part of it. And here's me walking the square. And yes, my shoes are getting quite damp from this dew in the grass. It's a brisk morning walk today. Not cold, just a little bit of a coolness in the air. Not even a chill, just a coolness. All right, so we got across that part of the square. And I'll show you. That was where we walked from. There's my house, that little white one right there. Boop. And that's my shed over next to it. And there's where we walked. All the way over to where I stand now. Now we're going into the street. We're going to walk this line all the way to that street. So that's line 2 of the square. Okay, as I always say, if you have any questions, comments, criticisms, I don't care what it is, go ahead and bring it. As long as it's decent and not cussing and vile and inappropriate. I don't know what is for breakfast. A lot of times people come in and say, "What's for breakfast?" I don't know. Haven't decided that. I will probably ask my trusty AI companion Samson about what we're planning today, because we try to stay within my macro guidelines during the day when I eat. So far, so good. Probably eggs. One of Samson's favorite things to suggest for me are hard-boiled eggs for protein. Every time I say, hey, I need more protein, I'm short on protein, have a couple hard-boiled eggs. You ask me to do that every day. I kind of want variety. I don't want to just eat eggs all the time. Oh, well. Shout out to all of under the hat. Yes, it's real. I used to wear wigs, but nope, not now. Grew my hair back when I started eating meat again. Although now I'm kind of eating less meat than I was. Trying to taper off of a lot of it. Meat is very heavy for my system. I can't really handle a lot of it. I have some ground turkey and I think one more rotisserie chicken that I need to use up. I'll probably boil the rotisserie chicken and make some soup. Hey, Maria's Kitty Cats, good morning to you. You finally caught me at the beginning of the live stream. Wow, we're on square number 2. I walk 3 squares normally. I think I might do my 3rd one. Since Maria's here, we can definitely chat. I don't remember who I was talking to the one day that wanted to do Marco Polo with me. And they never emailed me so I could give them my link. So, I don't know. But if anybody has the itch to go one-on-one chatting with me on camera, that would be Marco Polo. Oh my gosh, I didn't know about a plane crash that happened. Oh my gosh. Well, rest in peace to every one of those victims of that situation. Ugh. Yeah, that's why I will not get on a plane if I don't have to. I don't trust planes anymore. There's too many of them crashing. Helicopter crashes, plane crashes all of a sudden. Oh, terrible. I don't watch the news, so I don't know what's going on in the world most of the time unless somebody tells me. I don't want to see a lot of that stuff. because most people that know me know that I like to keep pretty positive. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. So this was the part of the square we just walked. I will show you down the street the other way. I'm sorry I did not show you sooner. So we walked all that way from way down there. That was the side street I showed you, and this is the front street that I walk. And now I will show you my driveway. Oh, well, good for her, Maria. That's awesome. Not for me. And there's the sun coming up. So right for our third square, we're going to get some sunshine and probably some heat, which will make me very glad I'm done with the third square. This is the driveway I walk up. I think I showed you part of that already. And then I just kind of walk across my lawn and start all over again for our third square. So that is the walk the square pathway that you see me walking every day when I'm talking and walking. And here I am again. Well, that's just really sad news, Maria. Thanks for telling me so I can pray for the families of those who were lost in that. Well, I set a challenge for myself to see if I could do it for 30 days straight. And I'm on day 28. And I went back and renumbered all of the walks. So if you guys are watching any of my Walk the Squares, or anybody in the future that watches them, and you're like, hey, wait a minute, she said it's day 27 and she's actually on day 28. Or she said it's day 28 and she said 27 in the video. That's why. Because I am dyslexic with numbers or something. I don't know. I just always forget what day I'm on. So I went back and I renumbered. I had to show you this, guys. My berry tree. Look. It's almost time for it to be done. So there's a couple blackberries here. Mulberries, whatever you want to call them. And I got to pick those because those go in my mouth. There's some more up here. You know I've been waiting for these. Every June, these come out. And I always forget it's June that they come out. Till I start seeing them fall on the ground. Then I'm like, oh, shoot. Am I too late? But nope, I was early this year. I caught it right on time so I can eat these berries. I love these things. All right. So I got my berries picked, some of them. I will eat them on my journey because they're so good for you. There's still a bunch of them still turning black. What bums me out is